couple of men in the anchor.
Number 5, the United States of America. You have to feel pretty good when Reagan Smith is your backstroker.
Yes, it gives you a sense of confidence. However, she needs to make sure that the difference between the guys that are in front of her is as little as possible. She's a great 100 backstroker, so obviously they have a sense of urgency to make this final by putting Reagan in the heats.
Ristu from Greece first at the 50. You've got Xu from China in second.
How's Reagan going? 28.33 at the wall. So she's doing very nicely.
Due Bouad from France in lane number 7 sitting in third. But this has been a marvelous first 100 for Ristu from Greece. But look at this closing speed from Due Bouad. The French are first onto the breaststroke, followed by Greece and China.
So into a male breaststroker for France, and already doing big strokes. A female breaststroker is in lane number 4 for China.
Dumas for Greece at the top of your screen. That is Vikara for the French.
Well, right now it looks like moving through the field is the USA as well in lane number 5. Look at this margin. So France finish with woman. So 2 women.
Yeah, France will have as their anchor leg Marie Wattel. She'll be their freestyler. And in lane number 6, a great breaststroke swim from Taniguchi to bring the Japanese team into third.
Well, China are best positioned as we come into this handover. In the butterfly, they have a really good butterfly coming in there for China, Zhong. But they're about to hand over after this leg to Pan.
Well, I tell you what, you mentioned China with a good butterfly leg. How about Caleb Dressel for the United States? That's why all of a sudden lane number 5 is moving through the field. Dressel looks like a boat.
A lot of swimmers choosing to stay underwater to keep away from that wash. Well done, Japan. This has been a really good leg by Harai.
The Americans have moved to the front off the strength of Caleb Dressel's butterfly. He will hand off to Abby Weitzel. No stranger to relay swimming. The U.S. in front by over 2.5 seconds ahead of Israel.
Let's look at the difference between the USA and China, and it is 7 seconds separating them. Pan in the water for China.
China trying to do on the free what the U.S. just did on the fly, but Pan is really going to have to move. He may make enough up to get second, but nobody is catching Abby Weitzel.
Putting in the big strokes from China. He's about to get the team into second. What a performance from the USA.
Great job by Pan from China. Abby Weitzel knows no matter how fast he comes up, she will get to the wall first. The United States first in the heat. Pan brings China up to second. Great race for third. The defending Olympic champions, Great Britain, finish in third, just over France.
So exciting. Hopefully we'll have that split time of Pan soon, but that was incredible. And also Weitzel's split time because she held on so well.
China in third, in second in that heat. It was Britain in third. I was just quickly trying to look at the time. I believe the U.S. did do enough to be top seed in the finals.
They did. They will go through as fast as qualifiers as we have a look at this exciting race where the lead changes Abby Weitzel, we'll see her in a moment for the USA with the lead that she was handed by Caleb Dressel. There she is. She went 53.36 for her split, so a really good split. She'll be replaced for the final.
I want to ask a question for the fans. Based on where you are in the final, will that change who you use because of the wakes, because of everything else?
I don't think so. I think they'll be given instructions for the women if they're coming through the chop, like a surf race, just batten down the hatches and get your way through it. For the changeovers, they'll be telling them to dive out a bit further. Just quickly, Kyle Chalmers, his anchor leg was 47.07. Han for China, 47.07.
Wow.
Exactly the same time.
Wow. Results of heat number 2.